How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good too. How are you doing in quarantine? Do you still have to be in quarantine over there? Where are you, in Canada, or where are you?
I'm in the US. Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting a little better. People are starting to get their vaccines, so the world is starting to open up a little bit. But obviously staying safe. So that's
Okay.
the most important thing.
Perfect. I was super surprised when I heard Deja Vu for the first time because, of course, everyone, the world was like, okay, what is the song like? What does she put out next? And I was so struck by the song. I really, really love the song because what I really love most about your songs is your songwriting. Congratulations on that. The funny thing is actually that whenever I hear your songs, I do have a movie in my mind. And somehow I always remember the movies first and then the melodies. Sometimes I was like, oh, that's happened in the song. And then the melody comes at the second time.
That
So
is
I,
literally the biggest compliment in the whole world. Thank you so much for saying that. That
yeah,
means the
it's
world.
just what your music does to me. So thank you for doing that. I always do have some movies in my mind. So
Uh,
how did you get so good at songwriting? I know that it's your passion, but how was the process maybe?
Yeah, I've always been writing songs. It's my favorite thing to do in the whole world. I've been writing songs since I was like literally like 5 or 6 years old. My parents have like home videos of me just like making up songs and melodies, just about ridiculous things. So I actually started taking piano lessons when I was like 9 or 10, and I hated piano lessons so much. And I'm just like not a very like traditional piano lesson, classical music girl. But my parents forced me to take it anyway. And I'm really glad that they did, because when I started, I was like 12 or 13, maybe, when I started actually taking the lessons that I learned in piano and applying them to my own songwriting. And so that was when it started really becoming something that I took really seriously. And I just fall in love with it more every day.
And then you put your first single out, like your personal single, driver's license. I can imagine that it either got a lot of pressure to you, or it either really made you feel comfortable and get you more confident. What was it? What was it that driver's license gave to you after it came out?
Yeah, surprisingly, the driver's license actually gave me a lot of confidence. I thought that I would feel a lot of pressure to, like, have a song as big as driver's license again, or followed up or something like that. But really, it just sort of confirmed my theory that I've had for a long time, which is, honesty and vulnerability are always relatable and will always resonate with people. And so that kind of taught me a lot about songwriting, and gave me, strength in my voice.
What is the special relationship between you and Dan? How would you describe it?
Yeah. Yeah, Dan is just like my favorite person to make music with. I really like implicitly trust him, and I feel like that's really important with a collaborator, especially with something as personal and vulnerable as songwriting. And he cares a lot, and he cares enough to tell me when something's bad, which is wonderful, because I feel like I need that constructive criticism in my life. But yeah, we're really just like really pals, and we really enjoy working with each other and hanging out with each other, and we both care about each other a lot.
I think one big part also is your family, right? Does this keep you all sane?
Yeah, definitely. My family's great. I'm an only child, so it's just my mom, my dad, and me. But my family's wonderful, and they're so supportive without applying any pressure to me at all, and I love them to death.
Are they like, okay, now you're a number one artist and everything goes viral, but you still take out the trash? Are they like that?
Literally, yes. They're like, we don't care about the Billboard charts. Clean your room, do your homework. Literally.
Perfect. I think that's a good way.
Yeah, I agree.
So you now wanted to be an artist like forever since you were a little girl, and then you became an actress and that kind of star, and then you are a star for your personal music and your personal stories. So how maybe is that different from being an actress that yeah, and making your own music?
Yeah. The biggest difference, I think, is the amount of creative control that you have. Being an artist, you have just like a ton of creative control, and you can make whatever you want to make happen. And being an actress, the fun part about being on a set is, sort of being a part of this collaborative process where people, give you a script, and you put your own spin on stuff that other people give you. But being like a songwriter and an artist, you get to have complete creative control over what you're making, which is so much fun for me. And I love like making music videos, and doing all this like sort of creative stuff, and you can really like do anything you want, which is incredible. So yeah, I love them both, but it's definitely fun to have like sort of creative freedom that songwriting and being an artist lends itself to.
Was there ever a moment when you were like, okay, I had this dream of being a superstar or a singer so long, and now I put my first single out and it became this huge? Was there ever a moment where you were sitting in your room maybe and thinking, okay, what now?
I've had that moment, but I haven't really thought about the what now. I remember a couple of days ago, my friend and I went on a road trip. And I remember like sitting next to her, and I've been friends with her for a long time. And I remember both of us looking at each other and being like, oh my gosh, we're like living the lives we've always wanted to live, like since we were 12 years old. And that was a really incredible feeling. And honestly, I'm just like really reveling in that and trying to soak that up as much as I can.
Okay. So no freaking around about, oh my God, what now? What should I reach next? Everything is achieved kind of right now with your first single.
Well, I think everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. And I'm just enjoying myself and working hard and making stuff that I like, and everything else is out of my control. So,
wow. I had to learn to be that way. And I think I am 10 years older than you. And you were like, oh my gosh, you're so wise. Oh my God. I was wondering about what we can expect from the album. Really more difference or?
So it's very different. The album is sort of all over the place. There's like so many different types of songs and different like textures and stuff like that. And we worked really hard to make it super diverse. So I'm really, really excited for people to listen to it. I'm super proud of it. And I just like, I'm so excited for it to be out in the world.
Okay. How far are you done with the album? Is it already super done? Is it halfway done? Is it mixed and mastered? Is it on by the label?
Yes, it is mixed and mastered. It's done. I turned it in like a week ago. So yeah, it's just like super surreal. And I'm really happy with the way I feel about it. I usually am like very critical of my own work, but I actually really love the album, which I didn't like totally expect to. So I'm really happy.
Wow. So when can we expect the album?
Believe it's May 21st or the 5th. Don't quote me on that. I need to actually know. It's sometime in May.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it's the 21st. Yes, it's the 21st. I second guessed myself. 21st.
How are you feeling about that? Is it some sleepless nights, or is it now, okay, it's out there, I can't change it? Or is it like, can I just get it back, and can we just change it a little bit?
I'm actually super, super excited about it. And there aren't many things that I feel like I want to change. I mean, probably when it comes out, I'll listen to it and I'll be like, oh, that could have been better. Oh, that could have been better. But, all in all, I think that I feel really like good about it, which is great. Yeah, it's coming so soon. So I'm just like really just anxiously anticipating it coming out. I'm really excited.
So thank you so much. That would be for me. I thank you so much for taking the time. I wish you all the best with your album. I'm super excited about it, and I'm super excited to hear it. Thank you so much.
It was so much fun. I appreciate it. It was nice to meet you.
Me too. Bye.